Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Jessie and I hope you all are doing very well today. I hope you're having a great day today. Today we will be doing a craft activity together. And because we are in the month of February, right? We are in the very beginning of this new month of February, which February is Black History Month, which is a very special month for us to acknowledge, remember, talk about, and appreciate all of the things that the Black people, that the Black community has given to us, to our country, to the world, to everybody, right? So today we will be making an invention created by a Black person, and his name is Garrett Morgan. Garrett Morgan. And Garrett Morgan brought a very helpful and important invention to our world, right? And without this invention, we would have cars flying everywhere, cars crashing into each other. It would not be very safe without his invention. So we really are very thankful for his invention. And what invention do you all think that I am talking about? Well, imagine you are a driver, right? You're driving down the street and you see a person walking across the road, right? You see someone walking across the street. And what is that invention that we need in order for the drivers to stop? And what invention are you thinking of that lets the drivers know when to stop, when to slow down, when they can go? Do you have any idea? It is called a traffic light, right? And this invention is so important for our world, for our country, because it lets the drivers know when they need to stop, right? In order for the pedestrians, the people walking, to cross the street safely, right? So no accidents happen. So we are very thankful for this invention, right? Because it helps the drivers stay safe. It helps the pedestrians stay safe, right? And what do we notice that is on a stoplight? There are 3 colors on a stoplight. There is a green light, a yellow light, and a red light. Do we know what those mean? Do we know what they mean? The red light means to stop. The green light means to go, right? You can drive along when it's green. And the yellow one means to slow down. So for today, in celebration of Black History Month, we will be crafting our own traffic light, thanks to the African-American inventor, Garrett Morgan. Let's get started. All right, everyone, so right in front of me, I just brought you in a little bit closer so you can see the materials that we're going to need in order to make our traffic light. So I have different colored papers, right? I have green, I have yellow, black, and white. I am missing a color on a traffic light. However, I will show you what you can do if you don't have the color that you need. So I have the yellow color for the slow down on our traffic light. I have the green for the go, but I don't have the red. So what could I do? I will show you all what you can do if you're missing a color. And I have some colors here which will be very helpful if you are missing a color like I am. So I have some crayons the paper, and I have a little stencil. This is just a lid on one of my containers, and I'm using this as a stencil to cut out a circle shape so that I could fit 3 on my black piece of paper. And then I have some scissors, I have a pencil to trace around the circle, I have a glue stick, I have tape, and I also have liquid glue right here. Just all kinds of options to place our colored circles on our traffic light. So I have provided different materials that you can use to create the traffic light, right? There's so many ways that you can paste your circles onto your traffic light, and there's other ways to get the colored circle that you need if you don't have that colored construction paper. So let's get started. So first with me, I have my base for my traffic light, right? Mine is going to be a black traffic light right here. And I've seen yellow ones outside, right? That's another common one. So I'm gonna go with the black one so that you can see. You can really see the yellow, the green, and the red stand out, right? So first, I'm gonna grab these two and I'm gonna grab my trace, right? And I'm just gonna trace out the circle, just like so. And that will really help me when I have to cut out the circle, right? I'm gonna do the same thing to my green construction paper right here. Okay. And I can just cut these out like this. Alright, and there is my green circle right there for our go. This is our go light, right? The color green for go. So I'm gonna just put this aside. You may not want to get rid of this, right? Because you can do some more crafts, right? There's extra green construction paper. Now I'm gonna cut out my yellow circle. So I have my yellow and I have my green. My yellow light for slow down, my green for go. We are missing a color that I don't have the construction paper for, and that is the red light. So an alternative way, another way that you can create a circle like this is to use some white paper. So with my white paper, you can actually use your stencil again, right? And trace out a circle with your pencil or your pen or your marker or your crayon, right? And there you can see my circle. And all you have to do, because I have crayons, you could use markers or pencil crayons, whatever you have, right? And I'm just gonna take a red one. I'm gonna grab my red crayon and just color the circle, color my light. Also, it is okay if you color a little bit outside of the lines, right? Because you're gonna be cutting out your circle. You just wanna be able to see the line, the trace of the circle, right? But it is all right if you color outside of the lines, just like this. All right, everyone, I colored my circle as red as I possibly could. And the next step is to grab my scissors, my pair of scissors, and cut my red circle.
And I'm just following the trace. And just like the other ones, I'm cutting along the trace as fast as I possibly can.
Alright, and there we have it. We have our 3 circles, our 3 lights that we're gonna put on our traffic light. How awesome. I have my green for go, I have my yellow for slow down, and I have my red for stop. Alright, so now that we have our circle cut out lights, and I also have my piece of black construction paper, and it is shaped as a rectangle, right? Has the 2 long sides and the 2 shorter sides, right? So if you're using black, or if you're using yellow, or whatever color you are using for your background of your traffic light, you want to make sure that it is cut just like a rectangle, right? Because this is the shape of how the traffic light is, right? If you are going on a drive, if your parents ever take you on a drive, or whoever takes you on a drive, right? Maybe next time you can take a look, right? Use your eyes and spot out a traffic light. What color do you see? What shape is the traffic light that you see, right? Alright, so now we have our circles, right? I had 2 of them from construction paper, and 1 of them I colored in, right? I didn't have red construction paper, but there was still another way for it to work. So I have 3 different options of how I can paste my colored lights onto my traffic light, right? I have glue. I have the wet glue, right? I have a glue stick, and I have tape. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to use all 3 of them. I'm going to paste on the 3 different colors using 3 different materials, right? Alright. Okay, so the first color that goes on top is actually our red one. It's our red light. And what does our red light mean again? It means to stop. It means to stop. So when someone is driving and they see a red light, that means they have to stop. They have to hit their brake, right? And that's when the passengers, the people walking, are able to cross, right? When the cars can stop. So for this one, I'm gonna use a glue stick. And now I'm just gluing down my red traffic light. Alright, so I just put some glue from my glue stick onto my red circle light, and I'm just gonna paste it onto my traffic light. I'm just gonna place it on the top, just like that. Wow, look at that. We have our red light for stop. Alright, so our next color is the yellow one, right? The yellow one means to slow down. So for this one, I'm going to use my liquid glue. Alright, so I'm just squeezing some glue onto my yellow traffic light. Onto my yellow light, just like that. There you go. I just put some glue on the back of my yellow circle light, and I'm just going to place it right below my red one, just like that. And for the last and final light, what do we have left, friends? We have our green one, which means go. It means to go, That means the cars can drive on right along, right? So for this one, we have the tape option left. You can use tape to paste your green light onto your traffic light. How cool. So for this one, I'm gonna grab some tape and you can paste it on just like that. You can tape it on like that, or you can even flip the tape edges, the tape ends together in the middle so that you have a little tape circle like that. And all you have to do is put your tape just on the bottom where you would like to put your green light, right just below the yellow one, and then you can just press on your green light just like that. How great, friends. And there we have it, friends. We made our traffic light. How awesome. All right, friends, take a look at this. I made my own traffic light. I hope you all were able to join along with me and create your own traffic light as well. And if you didn't, it's all right. We made this one together. Look at this. Our traffic light has a black background, right? So we can see the colors. And again, what shape is our traffic light? It's a rectangle. We have a rectangle traffic light, and there's 3 lights. Remember, we have a red for stop. We have a yellow one for slow down. And we have a green one for go, go, go. All right, friends, thank you so much for making this awesome traffic light. All thanks to Garrett Morgan, right? Celebrating Black History Month. He is a Black inventor who created the traffic light for our country, for our world, for everyone. And this is an invention that is very, very needed for the safety of us, right? If we didn't have a traffic light, cars wouldn't know when to stop. When would the pedestrians, when would the people be able to walk across the street? So, of course, we really need a traffic light, and we are very grateful for the invention that Garrett Morgan has brought to the world. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.